Hello everyone. Today is Monday, September 2nd, 2019, and tomorrow is a very special day. We open up our brand new elementary school, and we're really excited to share with our students and their families what we have created for them in order for them to feel inspired, empowered, and thrive in our learning community. The book that I chose tonight to read to students is called, appropriately, If I Built a School, by Chris Van Dusen. And it's the story of a young man with a really vivid imagination and what he would include if he built a school. And right next to him you'll see his teacher. And he also brought a little pet with him, but we know at East Gresham Elementary we leave our pet friends at home. Anyway, I know you'll find this book really enjoyable, so let's get to it. If I Built a School. Whenever I read a children's book, I always like to look at the title page to see what the author had in mind when he wanted to share the story, and then what the artist, how the artist interpreted the author's words. So, looks like he's looking at an elementary school, and he's deciding what would he do if he built a school. Jack on the playground said to Miss Jane, "This school is okay, but it's pitifully plain. The builder who built this, I think, should be banned. It's nothing at all like the school that I would plan." What do you think his teacher thinks about that? And you can see the school in the background. So let's see what Jack has to say about the school that he would build. "If I built a school, the first thing you'd meet are lots of cute puppies. They'd flock to your feet. But why stop at puppies? Why not a whole zoo? So I'd add a bunch of big animals too." He is just going to have every critter imaginable in his new school. That certainly sounds like fun. "Right off the lobby to get to your class, I'd set up a system of tubes made of glass." Look at those tubes. "You'd hop in a pod, press the number, then zoom. In under 10 seconds, you're right at your room." What a great way to get to class. "All of the classrooms are built onto towers that sprout from the schoolyard like colorful flowers. And like giant petals that welcome the day, the roofs open up in a similar way." Wow, that does look like a pod flower, doesn't it? And that's how he's going to get there. "Panels fold back and they let in the sun, which frankly makes being there so much more fun." Can you see his class? I'm going to get up really close. There they are in their classroom. Let's keep going. "Now come see your classroom. Isn't it grand? That free floating platform is where you would stand. And using a stylus, you'd write in the air. No blackboard, no whiteboard, no nothing is there." Look at his teacher. She would just write in the air. "Hello." "Your words just appear and they magically glow. Don't ask how this works, because I don't really know." There's our friend Jack in his imaginary classroom. "But you're not the only one floating around. Check out the desk. They don't touch the ground. These are my hover desks. See how they glide?" Wow, they're not touching the ground, are they? "They even have bumpers in case you collide." Oh my goodness, Jack designed some bumper car desks that don't touch the ground and glide from place to place in the classroom. "In my kind of class, we wouldn't have tests. I'd liven things up with some hologram guests. Here are some samples of what I've been thinking. You might see a T-Rex or meet Abraham Lincoln." He is going to use some technology to bring things to life. Pretty great imagination. And can you see the other pod classrooms in the background? The library's next, so let's have a look. You won't find your everyday regular book. These books come alive when removed from the racks. They pop up like pop-ups, but pop up to the max. Oh my goodness, it looks like he's reading Jack and the Beanstalk, and a big beanstalk popped out of the book. That is indeed a big pop-up. And if you're not sure what a book is about, you'll find out quite quickly when something pops out. Oh my goodness, there's his teacher. She's pretty surprised. Can you see his friends in the background? Looks like somebody's reading and learning about rockets. If I built a school, it's off to the gym, and this place is so cool. Around it, please note my perimeter pool. Oh my goodness. There's the perimeter pool right around the track. The pool's a deep oval that everyone likes. You'd race underwater on submarine bikes. Up there is my trampoline basketball court. It's partly a bounce house and partly a sport. There's also a rock wall, and here's something new. I've added some skydiving wind tunnels too. So there's the bouncy court right there. Here is the tunnel, the wind tunnel. Do you think you could fit that in a school? I'm not sure. I just heard the lunch bell, so let's go and eat. I'd like you to meet my new robot, Chef Pete. There he is. There's Pete. He's in charge of doing all the cooking. He's 20 feet tall and he spins on a gear. You order your lunch in this microphone here. And Pete can make anything simply or weird, from PB and jelly to squid lightly seared. So the kids all have different lunches popping out at the bottom. Pizza and squid and meatballs. Oh my. It's now time for recess. Let's head out the door. My playground is awesome. So much to explore. Let's just take a quick peek at that playground. Oh my goodness. Water and tubing and waterfalls. Let's keep reading. Fly on the zip line way up in the sky, or slide down the twisty slide that 3 stories high. I didn't see the zip lines. And after all that, if you're hot and you're beat, then you can go on tubing. Now that would be sweet. In art, we use sprayers to splash out the paint. In music, we're loud, but our teacher's a saint. Let's see, oh my goodness, there's the paint that he says he's just gonna squirt out. And music is really loud. I'm not sure I've ever seen that instrument before or heard it. And over in science, just one of the features is a lab-grown genetically modified creatures. Oh, there they are. Looks like a swan fish, swan dinosaur. I'm not sure. But Jack does indeed have a great imagination if he built a school. We'll visit new places, travel, explore, because we'll go on field trips galore. My specialty buses will tote us around. They dive underwater, they blast off the ground. Oh my goodness, there is his new friends. Let's keep reading to figure out who these guys are. And yes, they have wheels like our regular cars, which neatly retract when we rocket to Mars. Oh, he's met some new friends on Mars. And that's his rocket that takes him everywhere. Imagine a rocket at school. Wow. My school will amaze you. My school will astound. By far the most fabulous school to be found. Jack's school. Wow, there's even things up in the air. Perfectly planned and impeccably clean. On a scale 1 to 10, it's more like 15. And learning is fun. It's a place that's fun too. If I built a school, that's just what I'd do. Let's look closely at his teacher's expression. I actually think Jack has a beautiful school there in the background, but it never hurts to imagine, does it? So, again, tomorrow is our first day in our brand new beautiful building. We are just so excited to have you all here. Until then, get lots of rest. The doors open at 8:15, and we'll see you then. Good night.